In a surprise move, Apple has made a groundbreaking revelation about its latest innovation, sending shockwaves through the tech industry. Apple's new chips have the potential to revolutionize the graphics processing landscape, while simultaneously posing a significant threat to NVIDIA's dominance in the market. Will Apple finally dethrone NVIDIA as the king of GPUs? The connection between NVIDIA and Apple spans decades, revolving around multiple technological and business disputes. In the early 2000s, Apple integrated NVIDIA's powerful GPUs into its Mac lineup. However, by the 2010s, Apple shifted toward AMD, choosing AMD GPUs for the Mac Pro and other systems. Apple claimed the architecture of these GPUs was better aligned with their needs. But the move was also speculated to be influenced by corporate strategy rather than pure performance considerations. A significant point of contention arose when Apple limited NVIDIA's driver support for its operating systems. Apple blocked NVIDIA from providing updated drivers with the release of macOS Mojave in 2018, effectively making newer NVIDIA GPUs unusable on macOS without third-party workarounds. This restriction hit professionals hard, especially those using CUDA-based applications, who depend on NVIDIA hardware for optimal performance, particularly in fields like AI and deep learning. The most recent chapter in the Apple-NVIDIA conflict is Apple's development of its custom silicon chip. This announcement in November 2020 marked a major shift for the company as it transitioned from Intel processors to using its own in-house silicon. The M1 is Apple's first chip designed specifically for Macs. It uses ARM architecture instead of the traditional x86 architecture from Intel. This chip was part of Apple's broader effort to have more control over its hardware and software integration. The M1 features an 8-core CPU with 4 high-performance cores and 4 efficiency cores, delivering exceptional single-core performance and outpacing Intel's chips in the Mac lineup. For comparison, even Apple's Intel-powered 27-inch iMac with a Core i9 processor scored lower in single-core performance, indicating just how powerful the M1 is for everyday computing tasks. Despite its high performance, this chip is incredibly power efficient. Apple achieved this by integrating the CPU, GPU, and memory on a single chip, reducing power consumption dramatically. The chip consumes around 10 watts, offering desktop-class performance in ultrabook power levels. This efficiency translates to longer battery life, with up to 20 hours of battery life reported for the MacBook Pro, a significant leap from previous models. The fanless MacBook Air offers an impressive battery life of up to 18 hours of video playback and around 15 hours of web browsing, largely due to the efficiency of the M1 chip. This extended battery life is ideal for everyday tasks like web browsing, streaming, and light productivity work, making it one of the best options for portability and longevity in the ultra-thin laptop category. The M1 also features an integrated 8-core GPU, providing impressive graphical performance. This rivals low-end discrete GPUs like NVIDIA's GTX 1050 Ti and AMD's Radeon RX 560, making it more than capable for most professional tasks, such as video editing and gaming. In benchmark tests like GFX Bench, the M1 outperformed these older GPUs, scoring 130.9 frames per second in the 1440p Manhattan test, compared to 127.4 frames per second on the GTX 1050 Ti. While it's not a competitor for high-end GPUs like NVIDIA's RTX series, it still provides remarkable power for an integrated solution. The transition from Intel to the M1 meant the apps designed for Intel-based Macs needed to be emulated using Apple's Rosetta 2 software. Despite this, performance remained strong. For example, even when running emulated apps, the M1 MacBook Air still outpaced Intel-based Macs in many tests. However, native apps built for the M1 architecture showed even greater performance gains, with faster load times and more fluid multitasking capabilities. In practical scenarios, users reported fast and seamless performance with professional applications like Adobe Creative Cloud. Tasks such as exporting 4K video files in Adobe Premiere were significantly quicker, even when compared to higher-end Intel Macs. Gaming performance was also noteworthy. The M1 Mac Mini achieves around 60 frames per second in games like Rise of the Tomb Raider at lower settings, which is impressive for an integrated GPU. The Apple M2 chip is the second generation of Apple's custom silicon design specifically for their Mac line of computers. It builds on the success of the M1 chip, showing enhanced performance and efficiency with several notable improvements. The M2 is built using second-generation 5nm technology and houses around 20 billion transistors, which is 25% more than the M1. This increase in transistor count contributes to better performance and efficiency. It also features an 8-core CPU with 4 high-performance cores and 4 high-efficiency cores, along with a GPU that can have up to 10 cores, providing an 18% boost in CPU performance and a 35% increase in GPU capabilities compared to its predecessor. The M2 supports up to 24 GB of unified memory or RAM and utilizes LPDDR5 memory with a bandwidth of 100 gigabits per second. This unified memory architecture allows all components of the chip to access the same pool of memory, enhancing performance for applications that require high data throughput. The M2 is also designed to handle high-resolution video and graphics tasks efficiently, supporting codecs like 8K, H.264, and ProRes. But how are these advancements going to impact NVIDIA? Well, keep watching to find out. Apple is expected to maintain its pace of innovation with the M-series chips. The recent introduction of the M3 family, built on the 3nm process technology, showcases advancements in processing power and efficiency. With more transistors packed into smaller spaces, performance improvements are substantial, including up to 65% faster graphics performance compared to the M1. As Apple refines its silicon technology, the company is likely to expand its offerings beyond Macs into more devices, potentially including more advanced iPads and possibly new categories of products like AR/VR devices, in addition to their Vision Pro that they just released last year. This diversification could increase its market share in various tech sectors. Apple has emphasized the integration of machine learning capabilities within its chips, especially with enhancements to the neural engine. NVIDIA has experienced a significant market and financial impact, especially in light of competition from other tech giants like Apple and Microsoft. Following the announcement, its stock price saw a notable decline, dropping approximately 15% over 2 weeks. As of mid-2024, the market capitalization surged to approximately $2.8 trillion, positioning it just behind Apple, while NVIDIA's stock has appreciated over 120% year-to-date due to strong demand for its AI chips. There are signs of volatility. Following its last earnings report, its valuation dropped by nearly $200 billion, as the results did not meet Wall Street's high expectations. This was largely due to the United States preventing NVIDIA from selling GPUs in China. NVIDIA currently dominates the AI chip market with about 80% share. But Apple's shift to making its own processors signals a potential trend where other companies may also reconsider their reliance on GPUs. So, who's going to win this war? Only time will tell. But if you like this video, visit our channel for more insights and updates on the latest tech battles. Stay tuned.